Hi guys, so welcome to the Canva practical course or class. So it will be a very detailed practical video that will basically teach you how to do designs and videos with this Canva tool. So I'll be teaching a lot of things and all knowledge will be practical so that you can learn how to do things. So rather of just going through the tool and just teaching you the bore things about how this tool works and what are the features of this tool. In fact, I will just go into the practical knowledge, so I will just use this tool to create the designs. So I think that's how you will learn a lot better. So this video will be a raw kind of video, so I'll not be taking any time to edit this, so I'll just keep it very simple. So I'll just go through all the design process. So what I will be creating, so let's first discuss that. So I'll be creating social media posts, which is very important and very common. Everybody needs to create a social media design or post. So we will be creating images as well and the videos as well. So we can go with the reels, we can go with the long videos as well. And apart from that, if you're a student, if you want to apply on a job, you are looking to create a CV. So I'll teach you that briefly, and then I'll teach you how to create a YouTube thumbnail, a very good YouTube thumbnail. So I have plenty of designs, so I create a lot of thumbnails on Canva now, and a lot of reels as well. So and long videos as well. So after that, I'll be designing some posters, then some product images. So if you're doing e-commerce and you want to learn how to create product images, so I'll be sharing that as well. So I'll create that practically, and you'll be able to see that how good Canva Pro is and how easy it is to create your own product images. And then we will be designing logos, and after that I'll teach you how to edit a video. So let's say a long video, you want to create a video for YouTube, you can do that on Canva. And then I'll also teach you how to create reels. Okay, so for Instagram, for TikTok, for Snapchat, for YouTube shorts, you can create those reels with Canva. And after that, I will be teaching you a very good niche that basically you can create on YouTube for the long videos as well and for the short videos as well. So what is that niche? So it is basically the quiz video niche. So you will be seeing me create a really cool quiz video with Canva Pro and ChatGPT only. And then I'll be also sharing with you how to create those cool AI image based videos that you see on YouTube, of animals and other sort of videos. So I'll be sharing that as well. And at the end, I'll be sharing how to create a web design, a landing page on Canva and a presentation on Canva. Okay, so this will be a very simple video. So I'll not be worrying about the edits and to make it like a very professional video. I'll not be spending this time on this. So I'm planning to make this video as detailed as possible. So if you watch this will be the only video that you need to watch to learn Canva in practical terms. Okay, so this knowledge will be practical. Just don't and I'm using my laptop's camera to record this, so my face quality is not good, but I just wanted to keep it simple so that I can upload this video easily and fastly. So let's get started. Okay, so this is your Canva interface basically. So once you purchase your Canva Pro, this is your interface. Now what you have to do, that you have to basically create a design. Okay, so just there's a button here, so you just press on that. Okay, now it will give you plenty of ready-made options. So you can create a YouTube thumbnail, logo, Instagram, whatever you're trying to do. So let's say we go with Instagram because social media posts I want to teach you in the start. So let's go with, actually let's click on social media here. And now here we have plenty of options. So we can go either with Instagram. So this is about Instagram posts, and as you can see, there are plenty cool options to choose from to begin with. So then we have the Facebook, and as you can see, um, this is also template. And don't worry about the sizes, you can change them, you can change this whole design, you can pick something from a design, or you can create a very new design from scratch. So and then for the LinkedIn as well, so you can basically use this to create posts on daily basis, so that's also a great thing. Okay, now let's go with a Facebook post or an Instagram post, whatever you want to do. Okay, so let's say I want to create an Instagram post, and it's about some product that is coming soon. So let's maybe check this design. Okay, the internet is a bit laggy today. I don't know why. The Canva is lagging a bit. Okay, so this is the design which is already pre-built. You can edit it, you can use it as you want. But let's say you want to create something from scratch. So I want to keep this design as a reference. So let's try to make something similar. So let's say I have a simple page here. Okay, so here basically you can choose the color of background color of this page. So you can make it blue, white, black, whatever you want. So okay, now let's say we want a same kind of element, a bulb here. Okay, so what I will do is I will go into elements and then click on bulb. Sorry, not click, but just search for a bulb, and then you can also specify a wire bulb. Okay, so as you can see, now we are, and then go for graphics if you are looking for an icon or something like a graphic. But if you want a real photos, then you can go into photos, and then we have the videos of course as well, and we have the audios related to bulb. But of course that's not what we want, so we will go into the graphics. Okay, now as you can see, there are plenty of good options. Okay, so to choose from. So this is my page here. Okay, so let's say I want to use something that looks real, and like this you have something, and this background color I want to make a light color, so maybe like this. Okay, so now we have our bulbs here. Okay, so okay, now if you want to write a text here. Okay, so just go into the text, and here you can select a subheading or a heading or a normal text body. So I'm gonna go with a subheading, and I want to write coming soon here. Okay, and I can choose the I can choose the style and font here. Okay, so if you want to change the color of this text, it is going to look like this. If you change the colors, you are going to press this text color and you can just pick one. So I'm speaking a bit slow because I want to conserve my energy for the whole video, because this is going to be a lengthy video. So, okay, so I have written this here. Okay, now I want something. Um, okay, I wanted to write actually stay tuned here. Okay, so let's bring it down here. And here I can basically write stay tuned, and of course we are going to change its color as well. Now coming soon should be a bit bigger, so that now if you don't like the font, you can always go into finding different type of fonts. So we have, a lot of options here, a lot of funky, a lot of professional, every time type of font is available here. I'm gonna go with this one because this one is my favorite. It's very clean, modern looking, and it does the job very well. Okay, now if you say that you have something from your own excuse me. Okay, let me wear my glasses. Okay, let's say you want something from your PC, or your, some picture of your brand or logo or something. So you just have to press on uploads here, and then upload files. And now you will be able to use anything from your own. What you want to add here? So let's say I want to add this here. Okay, so this picture right here, I have added from my own PC. So let's say it's my brand's photo or something that is launching soon. So for example, I want to remove the background from it. So there is a BG remover. So it's a AI based background remover. So you just press on that, and it will remove the background of the object. So as you can see, its background has been removed, and now you can basically, play with it. You can change things according to your liking, and adjustments according to your own design. So let's say I want to make it look like this. Okay, okay, now if you have a darker background, always make the text lighter so that it looks good. Okay, so as you can see, if you have this type of background, white looks very good on that. So basically how you will figure out which color looks best with which color, because you are a beginner, so you're not a graphic designer. I have that sense of, designing, because I have been doing this for years now. But let's say you want to know which color would suit with which color, so I'm gonna tell you a website that will help you achieve that. So you have to basically write coolers here. Okay, coolers.co. So this is one website. So when you open that, Okay, I don't know why the internet is a bit laggy today. Usually it's very fast, but okay. So here basically it generate colors for you. So let's say I click on this start the generator. Okay. Now it can work in two ways. So let's say you have a specific color in mind and you want to know which other colors would suit with that color. So if you have that colors code, basically you can write that here. Okay, so if you have a code, you have the hex value here, you can put that, so it will automatically pick that color. Or you can basically just keep on pressing space button until you find the color you were looking for. So and then you can lock it basically. So let me show you how it works. So I'm gonna press the space button here, and now the next set of colors have been showed. So again, okay, now let's say I wanted to keep this color and I want to know which colors would suit with this one. So I'm gonna lock this. Now this color has been locked. Okay, it will not change, and the other colors would change. So whatever colors you lock, they will not change. Okay, so let's say I see these two colors going very well together. So basically it has already given you the colors that can go very well together, but let's say I want to keep these two and I want to change these one. Okay, so I just press on space bar. Now as you can see, these two are right here, and these colors are changing. Okay, so yeah, this color will also look and this one as well, because these are lighter colors. So any font, text or icons in this color on these base colors would look really cool. Okay, so I can now keep on pressing the space bar, so it will keep giving me different options to choose from. So let's say I want to again unlock this one, I can do that, and these two will keep on changing, and whatever it think will fit with my current combination, so it will keep giving me those suggestions. Okay, so okay, this color is good, and here I want something actually perfect. So now these are the 5 colors that I have chosen for my design. So how I can use them in Canva now? So basically this is the color value, so you just have to copy that from here. Okay, and then you have to head back to Canva, and let's say I want to change the background color to the color I chose. So just click on background, go into colors, and then go into the current color it has, and there's a kind of a edit button on top of this color. So just click on that, and here you will paste that code which you took from that site. Okay, and now the color has been changed according to this website. Okay, and now I can also copy this code as well. Okay, and I can change the text's color according to that. Okay, let me do that again. Okay, now it has been pasted. Okay, so let me make the background lighter, and then we can use. Now as you can see, this blue looks very cool on this light greenish type tone. So we are going to do the same for the other text as well, or we can make it a bit black, something like this. Okay, so as you can see, you can take very cool colors from that website. So the color combination issue has been solved, I hope. Okay, now this is a post for your Instagram. You can also create a post for, excuse me. Okay, so now this is a post for the Instagram, and now you can also create one for Facebook as well. So it's not that difficult. So now if you want to change the size of this post, again you can go into resize here. Okay, just select this design, go into resize, and here you will be given two options. So you can either search for what kind of size you're looking for, or you can go with the custom size here, and then you can select that size. And once you do that, it will ask you whether you want to copy and resize or just resize. Copy and resize basically means that this design will stay and a new design will be copied in a new size. And if you want to resize this design, then you can do that as well. Okay, so I hope this is something about the Instagram posts. So I hope you learned something from this. Now let's head back to designing something new, which is again a Facebook post. You can again go for that. I have, okay, let me show you how to create these shapes. Okay, so you must be wondering if you are creating something from scratch, or you want this for a new image, so how you will do that. So let me show you that as well. So just wait for this to open. Okay, now let's say you have an image and you want that image to be in a perfect circle like this. Okay, so how you will do that? So if this is your design, you go into elements first. Okay, now you go into frames. Okay, and here we have plenty of different frames that you can choose from. So we are talking about the circular shape, so let's pick the circle frame here, right here. Okay, so you can adjust its size according to your need. Now go into uploads, and if you have any image that you want to upload, you can upload that here. So let's say I want to use this image right here. Oh, it's a GIF gaff. No, sorry, not GIF gaff. It's a GIF image. So okay, what you will do is that once it has been uploaded, you will basically drag this into this circle area, and it will pick it automatically. And now as you can see, it has been cut into a perfect circular shape. So this is the power of Canva Pro. You have frames. So let's say you want to now make a square shape. You can do that. You can make a star shape. You can use this frame. So whatever you drag into this shape, it will basically take the shape of this shape. I hope that made any sense. Okay, so and then you have the the same old style heart kind of shapes. You can do that if you are still into 90s love. You can use them. And okay, now if you want to add a shape like they have added here, so you can also do that. So how you will do that? Okay, go into elements again. Now you have the shapes here. Okay, so just click on and just clear your search from top, because it is still looking for something. Okay, now go into right shape here. Actually, just right shape, and you have plenty of shapes to choose from. Okay, so you can use any shape from here, and then you go into all shapes, and you have certain graphical type of shapes as well. So let's say this one. So I can use that to give a sort of a, I can rotate this, and I can give this sort of effect. And now as you can see, this shape is on top of the GIF image behind, so I want to place it backwards. So now we have two options here. Either you can right click and then go into layers and then send backward, and there is a shortcut for that as well. So that is control and a left big bracket. Okay, and if you're on the Mac, that would be command and that big bracket. So just press them together and it will start going. Actually, just keep pressing the control button and then you press the left bracket and it will go backwards and then forward if you want. So let's say I want to do it from here. So as you can see, now it has gone backwards. So you can do that as many times as you want, because you might have a lot of layers, so you want to send it backwards, so you can do that like this. Okay, now we have this shape, so you can also transform this shape into anything you like, and you can change its color as well. You can basically edit this into any other shape. So I can create a star. Okay, and then you can place it anywhere you like. So basically that's how you do things. Okay, now how to make this button? Again, go into elements, go into shapes, and you can either choose the square one or this rounded square one. So now just transform into a button. So make it like this, and you can also adjust the corner rounding. So either you can make it very round, or you can make it rectangular, or somewhere in between. So let's say I want to make it like this. Okay, now you're going to write the text on it, which is buy now. Okay. So you can see we have created a button, and of course you can play with the text. You can make it smaller as you like. You can play with that. Okay, now you must be wondering how to write this cool text here. Okay, so again, go into text, write whatever you want. So let's say I want to write sale here. Okay, now this is pretty plain and simple, but if you want to write something like that, so as you can see, there are plenty of fonts to choose from. So this one is in smaller letters, so let me, oh, I think it's the similar one. Oh yes, they are like the same font. So it's a birthday, I think. Yeah, no, it's not birthday, it's Britney font. Okay, so just pick a font you like. And now if you want to create this thing, again, go into elements. I think now you get the gist of this thing. So just go into elements, go into shapes, and then look for the same shape that you want. So let's say a coupon type of shape is usually like this, and then you can write 50% off here or something like that, whatever you want to write. So let's say 50% off. Okay, Okay. um okay. So this is 50% off. You can write that. Okay, so I hope you get the point here. So then um, you can also change the colors. Okay, now one thing good about this Canva is that it automatically picks your colors from your document. So whatever screens you have or whatever pictures you are using, either from your own desktop or you have uploaded them from Canva or any other source, so the colors they have, Canva already picks it and gives you the document's colors here. So as I was using this picture, so it gave me the yellow used in this picture. Sorry for that. I have a very you know what, a very bad voice today, but okay. So I can pick the yellow color from here. So it is already given me all the options. Okay, so this is this. Okay, now let's head back to our main menu, and now I will be sharing you about CVs. So how you can create CVs on Canva. Okay, so let's say you are on Canva again and you want to create a resume. So what you can do is either you can create a design from here or you can search for resume here, resume, CV, whatever you want to write. And now as you can see, it has started giving you the built-in templates for resumes, and you're gonna pick something that you think will work for you. So let's say in my case I'm picking this one. I like the colors of this resume. Okay, now click on customize this template, and now we are waiting for it to load. Okay, life is never perfect. The internet is running very slow just today because it knew that I was recording the video. Okay, now as you can see, we have the so if you're creating something for yourself, you can basically copy things from here. You can, let's say, copy this section and you can place it here as you like, and then you can basically change your details here. Okay, and you can, or you can just directly change your details here. So it is up to you. You can write your name, you can change your photo. How you will change your photo, that is important. So let's say I go into uploads and I want to use this is my photo, let's say. So what you will do is you will drag this photo right here into this shape and it will automatically pick your photo. So it is as simple as that. Okay, and then you have individual freedom to basically choose whatever you want to remove or keep. So let's say I want to remove this shape, I can do that, and you can also change the size of this and you can edit that as well. So if you click on edit, and let's say if you say that this image has been cropped from the wrong angle, or you want to show some different angles, so just click on detach image, right click and then go into detach image. So now this image has been detached. So what you can do is you can basically crop it first, So let's say I want to remove the extra parts from this image, and I want to focus on the face. So let's say like this. Okay, now the image has been cropped. I will again place it back into that shape, and now it's perfect. So as you can see, you basically work like that. And there is a line, so you can remove that. You can place another dotted line from here. Again, whatever you want to find, whatever icon, whatever shape you want to find, you can find that in elements. Okay, so these are all the elements that you are seeing here. So let's say I want to create something similar, so I can bring a shape like this. Okay, as you can see, I have created a bar here, like the bars beneath it. And this red dotted line tells you that they are perfectly aligned or not. Okay, so we can align them. Okay, now we can we need another bar in a different color, let's say. So we can control D, which duplicates this same element in the same length and everything. Okay, so it just duplicated it, and I will change its color to dark brown, and then I can, reduce the size and adjust it accordingly. So let's say like this. Okay, so something like this. As you can see, I have created a bar from element. So whatever you want to find, let's say this shape, you will find it in the elements. So you can customize everything in your CV and make it cool. And we have AI as well. So let's say you want to imagine something. Well, here you will not be needing that, but I wanted to tell you in the Instagram or um, Facebook posts. So let's say if you can't find an image of something and you want to imagine something. So let's say I want to imagine an old man sitting on a rock by river. So let's say generate. So let's see what happens. Because AI has made our job so much easy. Now we have, and this looks really cool. Actually, let me put this one here. Okay. Looks a bit cartoonish, but yeah, it will do the job. So you can place these type of things in your designs. So let's say you're designing something, you need a stock image. So now who needs a stock image when you have the power of AI with you? So yeah, that looks really cool. Okay, so you can use these images in your designs. Okay, so I don't know if my phone is recording or not, but it stops while recording. I don't know why it does that. Okay, so okay, now let's go to the next thing, and that is creating a poster. Okay, so let's create a poster first, and then we will go into the thumbnail. Thumbnail is also very important, but before that, I will teach you how to create a poster and a product image. So let's say you are in e-commerce and you want to create a product image, so that's very interesting. So then I'll take a few minutes break, so I'll stop the video and I check if my audio and everything is working fine. So these are the posters. So let's say you're creating an ad, you're creating a Facebook poster or any other poster. So you can basically also write the specific category of that poster. So let's say your business is you have a bakery, let's say. So I will write bakery poster here. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, it has given me very cool templates about bakeries. So I can basically take any poster and then repeat the process what I have taught you. And don't worry, I'll actually start giving you the advanced knowledge as well. I'm just starting slowly so that you're understanding everything. And one thing I forgot to tell you on how to put shadows or effects on pictures. So let's say I open this one. Whatever opens first, I just want to show this. Come on. Internet does not do that at all, but today it knew I was recording. It just wanted to give me a sign that life is not perfect. Okay, so we have a lot of things here. So let's say we have bakery items here, and I want to give shadow to this. What is this? This is a creamy. No, I don't know the name of this thing. It's not a cream roll, but it's a. I don't know what it is. Just write in the comments. Okay, so click on this edit button. Come on. Okay. I want to close extra things. Okay, so click on this edit button and then go into shadows, effects, and then click on shadows. And here you can basically outline the product as well. So as you can see, now the product has been outlined. Let me bring it forward so that you can see. Bring to front. Okay, and let me make this bigger. Okay, so as you can see, I have outlined this, and you can click on drop, so it will drop a shadow. So I hope you can see the shadow now. And if you scroll down, you can basically tell what angle the shadow should be. So as you can see, the angle is changing as I change the shape, and then the distance as well. So let's say I want a bigger shadow underneath this, so I'm gonna do that. And then the color and then the intensity, it can be very black, it can be less black, whatever you choose. And then the blur amount as well. So let's say if I blur it more, it will look something like this. So yeah, so this is the way to create depth into your images. So as you can see now, this one looks more real because it has that depth of this shadow. And in the editing thing, again you have more options as well. So let's say you want to remove its background. I have already taught you. You can also use magic razor, which is basically let's say you want to clean any spots or any unwanted area, so you can do that. So let's say I click on this magic razor and I want to remove this white patch here. Okay, so I just click on that, press raise, and just wait for the AI to do its job. Okay, as you can see, it has quite worked like Photoshop, because we had this option in Photoshop when we could remove the specific parts of image and merge it like they were never there before. So we have done that. Okay, so that's a really cool feature. The name is Magic Razor. Okay, and then in edits again you have more things. So you have the magic grab, so you can basically grab any specific area, grab any text. Then you have the magic edit, so again it depends on what you're trying to do. And then you have the magic expand, so there's quite a lot of magic going on here. Okay, so I don't know, they should name it like uh, magic.com or something like that. But now you have the filters here, so you can also choose plenty of colors from these filters. And then you have the FX effects. Okay, so which essentially means, I don't know what is wrong with this thing, but it just stops. iPhones are weird, I don't know, but I have seen it stopping my audio recording for many times now. I mean, you already know that I'm speaking and I'm recording it, so just keep on going. So I'll check that one hour is about to end, so I'll check what it has done. Okay, now you can also blur images. So let's say you want to blur a specific part or full image. So let's say I want to blur this area. Okay, so as you can see, whatever I have selected, it has blurred. And then I can work with the intensity of the blur as well, and I can do that. Okay, and now heading back to edit options, you have more things. So let me, yes, a very important thing is autofocus. So let's say you want to focus on a specific area of an object, so you can also do that. Okay, so let's say this is the object and I want to focus, so I can adjust the position where I want to focus. Okay, so let's say I'm focusing on this corner, so the rest of the image will be a bit blur and more focus will be on that specific area that I have selected, as you can see. So this is also a handy feature that you can use. And yes, so these are some important things that I wanted you to know in edit features. And now there's again another very important feature, that is transparency. Okay, so let's say you want to make this transparent, so you can do that. So that looks very cool on the design as well. So now we have our text, and we are able to see it through the object. Okay, and if I want to undo it, Control Z is the key, so just undo that. And now we have animate button here. So this is again a very cool feature if you're creating something like a moving poster, or you're creating something, maybe you're creating a reel, a video, so you can use that. So let's say how it works. Okay, so let's check. So as you can see, we have plenty of animation features. As you can see, it can move, it can rise, it can basically yeah, this is very cool. The breathe feature, it looks very cool in the videos. Okay, so then you can rotate it as well. So as you can see, and you can remove the animation, clear any previous animations. So that's how you play with this thing. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this animation, so it has been removed. Okay, now next I'm gonna share how to create a product image. Okay, so which is very important. I will be creating a real design. So before that I was basically creating some example designs, but now I will be creating a real image. So let's do that in the next part. Okay guys, so let's continue our journey. So basically I taught you how to create a poster, and now I want to create a product image. Okay, so let's say you're selling on Shopify, or you're selling on Amazon, eBay, or any other platform, and you need product images. Okay, so of course you have to create white background images, so that is your main image, and then you need to create a benefits image, where you show what are the benefits of your product. You show the infographic benefits, and then you have to create the lifestyle images as well, so how that product is being used. Okay, so let's actually discuss that. Okay, so let's go to create a design again, and now you will select the size of that image according to your platform. Usually it's a square sized image. So just click on 2000 by 2000. This is the standard we use for Amazon images, or the Shopify images, or eBay images. So it is pretty much the standard. And for Facebook as well, so for Facebook ads we use this size. Okay, so it should be a standard size for your product images. Okay, so let me upload an image of a product. So let's see what we have. Let me take it from the Canva itself. Okay, we are just going to imagine this for our ease. A toy image. Okay, so let's say we have a product that is a toy. So let's see what it gives us. Okay, so we have an image here, so I'm gonna use this one actually. Okay, now first of all, if this is your product and you're selling it on Shopify, so first of all you need a simple image with a white background. So in that case you just place your image here, and then you just remove its background. Okay, just wait for it. Okay, now the background has been removed, so you can make an image like this. Go to share, go to downloads, and here you can select JPG. If you want a simple image, put the quality to 100 and just export this, so you have one image ready for your background. Okay, and you can go into if you want it as a PNG, you can do that as well, and you can keep the background transparent as well, so it will even remove the white background and it will just download this very image without any background. So this is your image number 1. Okay, so now let's copy this and place it here, and now we are going to make our image number 2. Okay, so image number 2 is going to be a lifestyle image. So how I imagine that is that we have an image of a kid playing with toys, and this will be also sitting next to that kid. Okay, so previously we had our photos tab here in Canva, so they would give us the free photos for stock images, but now that has been removed. So let's find an image for that kid. So kid playing with toy. Okay, go into images, and basically you want to try here to find something a stock image. So these are paid stock images from iStock or Shutterstock, so you have to pay for an image, and for free photos you can write Pexels here. So a Pexels is a website that can give you most of the images for free. So let's say this image right here, so just click on that, open this image. Okay, if I hit on download, it will give you a photo by who, so you can attribute that person as well if you want, but it's not compulsory. And now you will basically upload that image. Okay, just click on this image now, expand it to adjust. So we are gonna target this kid, and now go into layers, right click, go into layers, and then send backward. Okay, now we have our toy here, so we are going to put this in perspective. So yeah, so we place it like somewhere here. Okay, so as you can see now, it looks like something real in the picture. So now you can place some text here, so let's say I write create beautiful memories. Okay, something like this. Okay, why didn't change the color? Okay, now it has changed. Okay, now as you can see, we have the text at top, but this text, if I'm using this color, is not prominent. So either you can use a dark color, Or let's say you want to make this prominent, so just go into effects and press this lift option. So it will place a shadow beneath this text like this, so it will be more prominent. Or you can go into outline and you can outline this with a darker color. So as I did that, so it is more prominent now. And let's say you want to put some gap in these words. So how you will do that is go into spacing and then go into line spacing, which is another thing, and then there's a letter spacing. So now there's a gap in between these letters. Okay, now we have our text ready. So we can also make it according to the shirt of this kid. Okay, so something yellowish, yeah, something like this. Okay, and I go into effects again and I change this color, or at least make it more thick so it's more visible. Yeah, so something like this now. Okay, so now you have an image, you have a toy, you have a title, so it looks really cool. So it's a lifestyle image that you just created in Canva. So it is free knowledge, guys. I hope you admire this video, but yeah. Okay, now let's move on to our next design. That will be an infographic image. Okay, so for infographic images we have some shapes, some, let's say this one. So now we have to put some shapes where we can place some icons on. So let's say I place this here, then I duplicate this. So Control D is the duplicate option, and then Control D, and then Control D. So I want to show some 4 of the features of this toy. So I'm gonna place this here again, make it bigger. Okay, and I want to make this bigger as well. Okay, now I want to write something like if it is very soft, this material of this toy is very soft. Okay, so for that I'm gonna use a soft icon. Okay, so just write soft into elements and then go into graphics. So here you will find a lot of icons. So let's say I'm gonna use this one right here. So I'm gonna place it here with a white color. Okay, and I can write soft material. Okay, and now the color should match. Yeah, in fact I can do one thing. I can make this smaller. So and let's say there are plenty of ways to design this. I can either place these shapes at top, 1 2 3 4 like that, or I can place them like I'm doing right now. So I will go into elements again. I have another idea. Cross this and go into shapes, select this simple shape, Okay, send it backwards. Make it white. Okay, so as you can see, we have something cool. So now I can create another one according to the feature of your product. And now you must be wondering where this product will go. So we have again a lot of options. Either we can just place it behind our design, okay, and make it transparent, so it's looking like this. So this is one option, number one, and we can show its features 1 2 3 4. But I made these features very big, just to make them visible on screen so that you can understand these things. Otherwise, we can make them smaller and fit them according to our requirement. So we can do that as well. So we can place them here 1 2 3 4, and then our product can be on top, and it can be more visible, not transparent. Okay, so we can do that as well. Okay, so it's all about your preference, whatever you find is good. So let's say the product is right here, and then you have 4 benefits, 1 2 3 4 up above here, or you can make it more smaller, or you can place 2 benefits here, 2 here. So you can go a lot of ways. And then let's say you want something. Now this image looks very plain, so we need something in the background. So we want something kind of a playful background we need here. So what we can do is we can go again into photos on internet, and we can search for some background. So go into pixels again, search for background. So I wrote play background, so it is giving me something like this. But let's say we download this and we head back to our design, go into uploads. We can select our image. Go into layers, send backward. Now press Ctrl and bracket, and it will keep sending it backwards as much as you want. As you can see, it looks pretty good. So we can place it here, and we can take them to any side we want. So I hope I'm making some sense here. Okay, so that's how you will create an infographic image for your toy. So I want to keep it simple. I gave you the trick technique So now you can replicate it, or you can just go into designs as well, and from here you will be able to choose any template. So let's say I write product here. Okay, so to save your time, we might have a lot of new options to do. So let's say this one right here. So I'm gonna add a page, a new page here. I'm gonna drag this design on this page, and now as you can see, I can work very fast on it. So how? So let's say I copy my product here, okay, and remove the previous product, place my product here, okay. So let's say it's here, okay. Now this is blue. I need something similar for my product because my product is a bit funky. So I'm gonna choose some colors like um, that work well with my design. So yeah, something like this, or we can go with some plain colors as well. So let's say this decent color right here. Okay, now we have the icons. We can change them into uh, what we are looking for. So let's say this icon, we want to change it with that icon, so we can do that. We can place our icon right here, and we can write very soft material or soft material here, and we can make this ring again black, and this ring black as well, you know and then we can change this icon, this icon, this icon, so it will start to look good. Okay, so that's how you can basically save your time and use the pre-existing designs to basically change them into the way you want. Okay, so that will save your time. So you just have to go into design, and here you have to find something that looks similar to your product, and you will copy their design and change it into your own, and this color will look also very good with our toy. So let's say I take it and I place it here. So now as you can see, this color combo for this toy is looking really cool. So I can just change the text, change the icon. So I hope you get my point. Okay, so that's how you create a simple photo, and then a lifestyle photo, and then an infographic for your toy. Okay, so now I want to keep it simple, so let's move on to next thing. So I don't want to waste time in designing each and every corner of this picture, but you get the point. You go into elements, you find your element thing, and you just do that. Okay, so okay, now let's move on to the next thing, which is what it is: design logos. Okay, so we want to design logos now. Okay, so let's say I add a page here. I want to design logos, so I go into design, add back, search for logos. Okay, now you have plenty of options, so you can tell Canva which type of logo you want. So let's say I want a logo for property. Okay, so property logos, real estate. Okay, so you will be given a lot of options to choose from. Now what we can do is that we can use different elements to make our logo unique. So we don't want to just copy paste a logo and just take it, because everybody is doing that. So that might cause you a copyright, or a duplicate type of content, because which everyone will be using, so that you don't want. So let's say this is your logo. Now we want to make it unique, so we just don't want to copy So we can basically take something from another logo as well. So let's say uh, add a page here, okay, and pick something from another logo. Let's say this shape right here, okay, just copy it and paste it here and change its color to something shinier. Okay, now as you can see, you know, there will be not a lot people who will think like this, that they will pick this shape and merge in this shape and make a new shape. So I think you will be good to go. You will be a unique person in the world to do that, because nobody will think like you unless it is it is a very uncertain accident. So then again, to make sure that nobody thinks like you can go one step further ahead, and you can use another shape to make it more unique, so nobody can ever come near to your imagination. Okay, so now you can write the name of the property here or your business name, and you have a really cool looking logo that is very very unique, and nobody is going to give you um, a copyright on this one. Okay, so that's how you basically manipulate things in your own favor. i hope I hope I'm making any sense. Okay, so okay, now this is logo design, so you can I hope you understood the gist of it. And now let's move on to our next thing, and that is to edit a video. Okay, okay, so for video, again, just head back to the main Canva, and now you have to decide what type of video you want to create. So let's say you want to create something for your YouTube Shorts, or you want to create for TikTok, or you want to create it for Instagram Reels or Facebook Reels. So you have to first decide, because you have to pick a size. But usually, Reel videos are in the aspect ratio of 9:16. So just click on this video, and here just go with YouTube Shorts. Okay, as you can see, the design has opened already. How you create a video. Okay, so let me actually go into uploads, and let me see if I have something that I created in Canva recently, so I can recreate it if I find something interesting. In fact, why don't I show you the result of my video first? So because I have those in my designs, so let me head back. As you can see, I have created this video, and this is based on images, and not images, actually short clips, and this one is based on images. So okay, let's discuss about this one first, because this is something going viral these days, and it is, believe you me, if you have made up to this length of the video, uh, nobody teaches that on YouTube, which I'm going to teach you here. So if you were patient enough, you will see this. Okay, so let me play this for you first, okay? So as you saw, okay, the video was a bit lagging because it's on Canva, so I can show you the final result in the videos as well. But as you can see, it's a really cool reel. So people are using AI tools to create these, but I can show you a simpler way to do that in Canva. So first of all, we need these images for free. Okay, so how we get these cool images that I used for free? So there is a secret to that. So if I get you know good response to this video, so if I can get more than 5,000 likes and more than 1,000 comments on this video, so I'll be sharing this secret as well. So I will share you a a totally free tool and a totally free way to get these cool images. And as you can see, the result of these images is like amazing, and you will even forget about the paid tools. So because there will be a cool lecture, a cool big lecture on this topic, so I can share that. But for now, if you have got those photos, so how things work in Canva, okay? So what we do is that we place a photo here, okay? So this is photo number 1. So I decide the length of it. So if I want to basically increase the length or decrease, I can do that. So I will do that according to the music or whatever I'm planning to do. And then we have the photo number 2. So one was the versus photo, and then whatever animal won. So in this case, the mammoth won. So as you can see, we can see the time here as well. So I'm just gonna go here, add a page. So add a page means that I can add any photo here, okay? So if I am, oh no, it's just going back. Okay, so what you do is that you basically add a page here, add an image here, okay? So let's say go into uploads here, okay? And let's say I add an image here. I just drag it into this design here, right here, okay? And now I can adjust the time of it, okay? So I adjusted the time, and now I can put on the second image here, okay? So let's say it was this image, okay? So I can put that here, and now at the very I can also put some music here. So how to do that? So either you can download your own music or go into elements and here you will find music, and from here you can click on that audio that you want to put, and as you can see, you will see a new layer here. So basically you can expand that audio, you can make it short, make it long, or from a specific time frame to a specific time frame, you can adjust that. So we have, it's as simple as that. Now what is happening is that if I play it now, so as you can see, it's pretty simple. One image and then a second image, then and again image, and then along the music it creates those effects. Now how to create some effects that I have created in the images. Okay, so the images are like having a cool animated feature. So as you can see, this one right here, the first one was zooming out and the second one was moving as well. So how to do that? Just select the image, go into animate, and from here from the page animations you can find a lot of animations that you want. So as you can see, I'm using this animation, so in which the image is zooming in, so it looks really cool. Okay, and then for the second image I'm using this photo flow, so that's how it's looking. It's moving like this. I can use that motion as well, or I can use the zoom effect as well. So it all depends on you, how you do that. And I'm gonna teach you this in a very detailed video. If you are willing to learn, just write that in the comments, and I will teach you how to create these reels for free on Canva. Okay, and okay, now what's next? Next is I have shown you how to edit this video, edit this reel, and now let me teach you how to make quiz videos. Okay, so I'll attach a 45-minute long video in which I have taught you how to create quiz videos, and then after that I'm gonna teach you how to design on web pages and presentation in the next part. Okay, so I hope you like this video, so check out the quiz video. 7.5 million views, that is mind-blowing. And if you look at their subscribers, they are only 325k subscribers. So that proves this concept really works. And if you are consistent and if you watch this full video, I will teach you how to do it. Hi guys, so if you watch this video, you will learn how to create quiz videos or trivia quiz or GK quiz videos without breaking a sweat. Yes, so I will be using only 2 AI tools, and that's it. So one will be ChatGPT and the other will be Canva Pro. So you will be using only these two to create awesome quiz videos that are really hot right now on YouTube in the niche of YouTube automation. So if you don't want to come on camera and you still want to earn from YouTube, this is the biggest opportunity, and let me show you what I mean by that. So here's my computer screen. So if I move on to my computer screen, you can see I have searched quiz GK videos, and here you will see 761k views, 1.7 million views, and then 7.5 million views, and this video was uploaded only 1 year ago. So would you believe that a simple video, a quiz video would get so many views? So let me show you what actually the content is. Okay, so let's open this video, and as you can see, it is basically a very basic kind of quiz video. So you have 4 options. There's a question, and then there takes a clock, and you have to guess, and then the right answer comes. So as you can see, this is like such an easy format, and if you see the views, they are like 7.5 million views. That is mind-blowing. And if you look at their subscribers, they are only 325k subscribers. So that proves this concept, that this concept really works. And if you are consistent and if you watch this full video, I will teach you how to do it. So if you create a video like this, you are only able to upload it on YouTube long videos. So I will be teaching you something that will be one video and it will fit all the sizes. Like it will be used on YouTube long videos, it can be also used on YouTube short videos, and it will also be used on TikTok. So how's that? Like you will design or create one video on Canva Pro using AI tools, doing nothing, and then you will upload it on 3 platforms to gain as much as you can from all the 3 platforms. So I hope you are excited. Let's get into the video. Okay, so let me show you first what I have created here. Okay, so this is a quiz video. As you can see the size of it, you can place that in, and this is the right answer, you know. So this is the basically the format of it. And the beauty of this format is that you can basically use it in YouTube long videos, of course, because the size is like this. But if you use in the YouTube shorts, the size will shrink, but the quiz is at the center, so it will still be, you know, a very good looking quiz video in the YouTube shorts. And same goes for the TikTok as well. So okay, now let's talk about how to create this amazing so let's talk about how to create this amazing format, quiz format. So first of all, you have to go on your Canva Pro. If you don't have one, you just go on Canva Pro and apply on your email, and they will get you a 30 days free trial on your email. So start with that. And then of course, before it's ending, you can pay them or you can create a new one. So I know you are smart enough for that. Okay, so now let's create a YouTube video. So we need a YouTube video size. So just write YouTube video here. So this is the size for that. Okay, now this has opened. Okay, now first of all, we need some background for our quiz video. So I prefer nature backgrounds because they are cool to eyes. You know, you can see here as well and here as well. I use them every time. So but it is your priority. You can find any pattern or any sort of background here. So if you write background here and select the photos from left side on Canva Pro, so Canva Pro will give you all the backgrounds that you can use. So all sort of backgrounds are here. So let me use a nature background, but it's not compulsory. I mean, you can do it according to your taste. Okay, so yeah, let's go with a simple one here. Okay, so I hope you are noticing that I am getting everything from Canva Pro. So on your left side, you have a lot of things that you can use. You will not have to do anything besides just getting this Canva Pro subscription. And now what we want to do is that we want a basic shape here for our background of the quiz question. So we will go into elements. On your left side, you will see elements. Just click that and search for something like square or something like that. So here we have a rectangle. So let's make it green. It's already green. Let's make it white. Okay. So here we go. So this is the size we will be using. We can adjust that and place it in the center of the design. And then I want to round its corner, so you can do that by this button here. So you can make it round so that it looks more pleasant to eyes. Okay, now next thing is that we want some question here. So let's say I want to place a question here. So I will go into text and then add a text box here. Okay, or you can add a heading here, a subheading. So let's click subheading because that size will be perfect. So I'm copy pasting a question just to fulfill this format. You can write anything here, it doesn't matter, because the real questions will be imported from ChatGPT. We'll come to that later, but let's first basically create this template here. So now what we want to do is that I want to write something here, so something quiz time or something like that graphic. So you have to go into elements again, and if you search quiz time here, so you will see a lot of graphics here. Okay, so in the graphics you will see a lot of things related to quiz, so a lot of shapes and a lot of texts. So let's save our time and just use this one so that I don't waste your time. So you can find, go invest your time in this and find something more appealing for your design. But for, in fact, let me use this one. I don't like this, so it just, I saw it. So okay, now this is quiz, this is our question, and then of course we need some options here. Okay, so for options again you need a shape here, so just go into elements and search for shape. If you search for shapes, you will see all kind of shapes here. So again, just click this, or you can just make it like this. If you import a triangle here, you can round its corners, so it's basically, in fact it looks ugly, so let me bring in the squares here, and then I can basically round its corners so that it looks, yeah, something like this. Okay, so this will be our option number A, and then option number B here, and then C, and then D of course. But let's make some space here, and let's actually shrink them a bit. And in order to duplicate, you just have to press Ctrl D, so it will duplicate the same thing that you have created. Okay, now let's adjust them. So as you can see, when I'm adjusting it, it is telling me the space between the designs. So I want to keep similar space so that everything is aligned. Okay, now we have these 4 shapes here, and now we want to write the option A, option B, option C. Okay, so what we want to write here is text. So we will write answer 1. Okay, so here we'll have our answer number 1, and then just control duplicate this here. So let me tell you that we will be only creating 2 slides. Okay, so don't get bored with it, because we just have to create the very first 2 slides, in which first will be our question and all the options, and then in the second slide the right answer. Okay, so after these 2 slides we don't have to do anything, everything will be automated. All this rest of the slides and all the questions will be created automatically using the power of AI. So that's something cool about it. Okay, now okay, this is answer number 2, and this is answer number 3. Okay, and this is answer number 4. Okay, so we pretty much have a template here, and we can play with it a bit. Let's make it bit bigger, and we can also change the font if you want. You can find something more interesting, and of course if these answers looks too big, you can shrink them a bit. So let's say, let's select everything and let's make it smaller so that, okay, yeah, something like this. Okay, so while designing, you should know that you have to experiment different things to come up with something cool, so it's always ready for any new improvements. Okay, so our first slide is done, so let's move on to our second slide. And now we don't want to waste our time, so we can just in fact duplicate this slide. So let's duplicate this page, and this empty page we can delete it. So okay, now we are on the second page, and here what will be our second page? So our second page will be the correct answer page. So let's create that. Okay, so this will not be written here, so we will remove this, and here it will be written correct answer. Okay, so let's make this big. Let's choose something better. Okay, in fact, let's find some graphic related to correct answer, because this looks very plain. So if we go into graphics, where are graphics? Okay, correct answer. Okay, so there is no, but let's use this text, this font. So this looks good. So Adigiana Toy Box is the font. So let's find that. Adigiana Toy Box. Okay, let's do that for this one as well, and let's make its color something interactive. So let's select this, and also we can give it an outline, so something like this. Okay, and then of course we want to give it a background so that it pops up. Okay, so for that we can actually include another shape behind it. So if I go back again into shapes, and I can use this one, let's say. So I place it at the back of it. Okay, now this is giving some, let's make it darker. Let's select a brownish color or something. Okay, I don't like the color of the font, so let's actually, my previous design was good, so let's actually put a color. Let's make it dark. Okay, something like this. And we want to keep our text popping, so we can make it orange or yellow or something like that. Okay, and the space between these two is too much, so let's shrink the space as well. Okay, so Yeah, something like that. And this outline is also, it should be black, I think. Yes, now it is popping. So something like this. Okay, so of course you have to experiment with your design. So you have to come up with the colors you like, the overall look you like. But let's, for the sake of tutorial, I want to make it quick, but still I want to make it look a bit better. So this is my favorite font that I use often for a lot of things. So let's see if this suits here or not. Okay, of course, what's the color of this? I don't know which color I used here. Let's copy its code actually, so that no time is wasted, because I really like what I created earlier, because it took some time for this, but now for the tutorial purpose I'm trying to be okay. Let's make this one orange. Oh, why is not orange and white? Okay, so the outline is not popping up. Okay, now it's popping. And we want to decrease the thickness of it, so something like this. Okay, now the green answer, the correct answer, it should be in green colors, and of course the text should be white, and this font is not looking good, so let's change that. Let's make it impact or something like this, so that it's impactful. So the font is impact now, and this is our answer. And let's remove this one. Okay, now something like this. Okay, by the way, which font I use here? Quicksand. So let's use quicksand here, because I don't like the font. Yeah, this looks more promising because it is a bit wider. Okay, so this will be our correct answer. Okay, and we can make it bold, and we can increase this width of correct answer thing. Okay, yeah, so something like this. Okay, now we have these two things ready. Now what we are missing in the slide is that we have a cool animation of these people clapping here, and this celebration, and of course the clapping sound. So I will come on that as well. Okay, so if you want to add some clapping or something like that, so you can always go into the elements again, and here you will find plenty of graphics like these. So let's say this one, though it's not moving here, but let me just place it here. Okay, and then we want to basically popping what's it called, party popper. Okay, let's search that. Okay, now we have the party popper here. So as you can see, something is being created. Okay, now it looks better, but the clapping, we want a moving clapping hands. So clapping hands and cheering, yeah, something like this. Okay, where is our moving clapping? These are our hands, and then we have No, these hands are scary, bro. Where are clapping hands? I just used them from here and now I can't find them. Oh, I got them. Yeah, these were the hands. So these hands are from. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's delete that and place it here. Okay, and then of course you can adjust it according to your design. So let's fit this into our design. Okay. Now so we have these two slides ready. Okay, now what's the next step? I hope you didn't get bored. Okay, so what's the next step? So now we have to create those questions that we want to import into our Canva Pro. So for that, we will go into ChatGPT and I will give it a prompt, a secret prompt that I will be sharing in the description as well. I use it always and it works and it will do everything for us, including creating a proper file of those questions that we can import into Canva Pro. So how is that for making our life easy? Okay, now so let's get into the ChatGPT, and here we have to write that prompt. Okay, now let's copy paste that prompt. So this is the prompt that I have linked in the description as well. You will customize it according to your needs. So you have to customize basically the two things. So first is that how many questions you want. So for the purpose of tutorial, I'm just doing 25 questions or 30 questions, but you can do as many as you want. So ChatGPT will do everything for you and Canva Pro also will do everything for you. So let's make it quick. Let's do 30 questions. Okay, and these are trivia questions based on the topic little known facts. Okay, so you can change it according to your topic. So let's say space GK. Okay, so I want to include some space related questions here, and then we want to space will be hard, I think. Let's do science. Science quiz. Okay, so now I have written that it should be intermediate level. Of course, your viewers should not be, just scared of your heavy questions. So you have to do an intermediate level of questions that are interesting as well, and they can challenge them as well. And then you have to indicate the correct answer, and this is the and it will create a downloadable CSV file as well, and do everything and make a full file out of it. Okay, so basically that's the ingredient. So as you can see, it is analyzing, and that is the real sauce, and I have put this sauce this sauce in the description as well, so you can just copy it and use it accordingly. And it's an extra sauce. I mean, no matter if it is in the description or you can just copy it from my screen.
You ordered Big Mac and extra sauce?
Yes, extra inside the burger.
So what is that? Is that sauce?
That's extra sauce.
Is that sauce?
Yes.
Is that extra? Is that yes or no?
No.
That's
extra.
If you're not going to communicate,
This is separate.
with me,
I'm communicating with you.
Is that sauce?
Yes.
Is it extra?
No, it's separate.
It's separate, but is it extra?
But it's not extra because the extra would be in the burger.
No, the extra. It doesn't matter if the extra's in the sky. It's extra. It's extra. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, so now I'm funny to you.
Yeah,
okay, as you can see,
you
it has created a CSV file for me as well, and as you can see, I have put on my glasses as well, so that this light doesn't disturb me, because my computer screen and the light is just messing with my eyes. Okay, now I'm downloading this file. So this has been downloaded. We have the 30 questions from ChatGPT. So you can also open them just to see what it has created. So it will open something like this. So on your left side you have question, and then you have 4 options, and then at the very last you have the correct answers. So file is ready. We have 30 questions here. Now what is the next step? So next step is to move back to your Canva Pro, so where you created your the basic design for your quiz. Now what you want to do is that on your left side you will see bulk create. So this is the real magic deal. So this was the real sauce I was talking about. So let's bulk create this. Okay, now we will be given 2 options here. So either we can enter data manually, and we can do that if so we could do that if we were living in 90s, but we are in 2024, so it's ChatGPT era, so we don't want to do anything manually here. Okay, so we are lazy money earners, so we don't want to do this. So let's upload data, and from the downloads, guess what, you will upload that very quiz file that you downloaded from ChatGPT. Okay, so this was the science quiz file. So now that file has been uploaded. Now here's the very important step, you don't want to miss it. So what you want to do is that that file has been uploaded, you have a template here. Now we have to basically connect them and tell Canva Pro that what is our question, okay, and what is our right answer. So just we have to do that for our first 2 slides, and then it will understand everything, and it will do replicate that for the rest of 30 questions. So everything will be done. So how to do that? It's very simple. Just click on the question and then right click and go into connect data and pick question from here. Okay, so now it will understand that okay, this is the question spot. So here the question is written, and I have to pick the question number 1 from our file that we have uploaded. So it is basically connecting to the questions. Okay, now this is our question, and this is our answer number 1. So connect data, option number A or answer number 1, same thing. And then we have the answer number 2. So connect data, option number B. Then we have answer 3. So here will be our option C. This is our option D. So just option D. Okay, so these 4 things have been connected. We are left with only one thing, and that is our correct answer. Okay, so just right click on that as well, connect data and correct answer, and boom, that's it. Okay, now everything has been connected. Now is that magical moment that we have been waiting for, and just to prove it to you guys that you don't have to do anything. I mean, I just created a design. I mean, that was my choice. I mean, you can go with any stupid design as you want, but of course the more interactive it is, the more good it is. So you will be seeing a remarkable scene that you have never seen in the history of mankind. You will see Canva Pro creating a lot of designs for you for free without having to do anything. So now you will press continue button, and it will ask you generate 30 designs or not. Of course, yes. So let me do this. Okay, like a pro, you just press generate 30 designs here, and that's it. I mean, you just have to wait for a few seconds. Okay, and boom, our design has been created. As you can see, we have 30 questions of trivia here, so let's play them actually. And as you can see, what planet is known, and then our correct answer is B. So okay, what gas do plants absorb from atmosphere? Oxygen. Okay, answer number C. Cool. And then what is the most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere? Oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. Okay, cool. So that's how this quiz will work. And if you're wondering you can also write the correct answer here as well. Instead of just telling which option is correct, you can just write the correct answer as here as well. So how to do it? You remember we took the file from ChatGPT. We can go back to ChatGPT and tell it that we don't want option name as answer, we want the answer as answer. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. So I want you to add the right answer as answer instead of writing the correct option name in the file. Okay, so if you ask that, it will again analyze and change that file, and then you will have the right answer instead of this file. So now it has updated it. If you download this file and if I check it here, now as you can see on the correct answer, it is telling me what the correct answer is instead of telling me option C is correct or option B is correct. So this looks more cool and easy for the reader as well. So what you can do is you can go back to Canva Pro, and here you can actually Control Z everything. You can go back and then you can repeat the process I have already told you. Okay, now the big question is that how to make it more interactive. Okay, so this is the plain simple thing that we are using. Now we have two options. Either we can include a simple plain music under it, and it will go for all the slides. So either you can do that. This will be the very simple and easy format, and you will not have to do any more hard work on it. So if you go into audios, you can add any audio here, any music you like. Okay, so let's say if I include this, as you can see it is playing for the whole slide. So it will look something like this. Okay, but instead of this, if you want to make it more interactive, since Canva Pro does not include the music for all slides, like it cannot duplicate it, so you'll have to do that manually, because of course after all we are humans, so we are supposed to do something manually as well. So if you go into the music, I can include a clapping sound here, I can include a cheering sound here, and then of course on the left side I can include a picture of what is being asked here, like our competitor did. So if I go here, they included a picture here, and then we have the 4 options, and then you can include this timer as well. So let me do that for you so that everything looks more interactive. So how to include that timer? So if I go, I included this one. I really liked it. It was simple and it was doing its job. Where is that timer? Yeah, it was flipping like this, but I don't want to include this. This looks like a Minecraft timer. I want a flipping timer. Come on. Timer bar maybe. Yeah, something like this. Okay, I can include here in smaller size here, or I can make it a bit bigger here. Okay, So something like this, okay? And here I can include a picture. So let's say the question is, what planet is known as the red planet? Okay, so what planet is known as the red planet? Mercury, sorry, it is Mars. Okay, my general knowledge is weak, but just bear with me. Okay, so if I go into photos, I search for Mars. Yeah, and in fact, why I'm telling them the right answer? I need to just okay, yeah. So I don't want to tell them the right answer, but I can include a picture of something of that planet that is red. Okay, so something like this. Okay, no, place it here. Okay, by the way, this looks very ugly, this picture, so let's change the picture. Previous picture was very ugly looking. Yeah, so I hope you're getting my point. Something like this, okay? And I don't like this plain thing, so I want to include an outline for it. So if I go into outlines, I can create an outline for this. This looks ugly as well. Let's lift it. I don't know, this red planet is really ugly, bro. It looks really ugly. Yeah, so something like this. So it is not sitting well with the background, I know, but you can always improvise. You can always include different things. So let's say for this slide, I just completely change my background. Tada! How is that? How is that? Okay, so for this particular question, I changed the background according to the question. Use your brain. So basically, we will be doing such kind of stuff. Now, how to add audios? Let me show you what I did with my quiz. So if I play it again, I don't know if you can hear it or not. As you can see, this tick tick sound. And then a slide, and then the right answer, and then the clapping and appreciation sound, and then the next question. Okay, now how to do this? This quiz time is moving, it's pulsing, so how to do that? I forgot to tell you. Okay, now if you where was our, I don't remember, this was my design. Okay, so if you want to make it animated, so you have to go into animate, and then you can use this pulse thing. Now as you can see, it is doing that. Okay, so you can do that, and then if you want to move something, again you can animate it, maybe something like this. And then if you want to add a transition in between these two slides, like I did, so I use this effect. So let me show you how it will look now. So if I play it, where is my transition, bro? I need more transition. So let me increase the, yeah, I want this one. Okay, let's do that again. Yeah, now things are making some sense here. Okay, so like this you can then add on extra sauce into this. This is all about extra sauce. The more sauce you put in, the more crazy the video gets, the more viewer retention you will get, you know. So add some music, add a different music for every slide. I mean to say, include a timer music in for the first slide, and then of course a clapping sound for the second one. So I know, I think you want me to do that for you as well. Okay, I got you. So for the first time, for the first slide we want a timer sound. Okay, so I will search for it, and we want timer tick tick sound. Okay, yeah, something like this. And this looks good. Okay, so I have added this, but now of course I want to crop this from here. Okay, now I want a clapping sound here, so let's search clapping sound. Clapping and cheering. Okay, yeah, something like this. Okay, now I want to, okay, that's enough, bro. Come on, bro. Okay, I want to duplicate this for the next slide as well, so just Control D and then adjust it according to the required space here. Okay, and then I want to duplicate this one as well and just copy paste it for the next slide over here. Okay, so that's how basically you do. And now let me play this, and I hope it will look good. There you go, guys, it's a masterpiece now. I mean, you have a quiz video ready in what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you can put it on YouTube Shorts and TikTok, and you can earn money from it. I mean, the questions should be interesting, so you can write that in your prompt that I have given you in the description, that what kind of topic you want, and you just have to place that and people will love it. I know that it has worked for me, it has worked for so many people, and nobody is teaching this kind of stuff because everybody just wants to earn their own money from Canva Pro, and they will never tell you that this is so simple and it can be designed from a Canva Pro. So if you're a kid wanting to earn money from YouTube automation, or you are a retired person and you want a second income or a hobby, a YouTube automation is the best hobby because it is, you know, fun to create these quiz videos, and it is fun to basically earn as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one, and I'll be back with more YouTube automation videos, these quiz videos, and how to earn money from Canva Pro. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Hi, welcome to the quick method. Today we will be learning about how to use Canva for beginners. So if you're a beginner, this video is for you. I will teach you all the Canva basics, all the things you need to know to operate Canva, and we will be also making a cool thumbnail for your practice. So let's get started. So once you sign up with Canva, you will see this kind of interface. So this is basically your main home page. So we call it home page. On the left side you can see this is the menu, and on the top we have, under our profile, we have home, and then we have our Magic Studio. So we'll be talking more about this. Basically this is AI powered features. So basically if you want AI to write for you, you can use Magic Write, if you want AI to transform your content and even do some little bit of editing in the videos or even the pictures, have some effects, and all these things, these are empowered by AI. So we'll be talking about these in a bit, but overall this is your menu and this is your project menu. So basically all the projects you have done in the past, they will be showing here. And then you have templates, and there will be thousands of templates to choose from, but on the top you have different things to start with. Let's say you want to create a logo, so you have a special option for logos. So if you select that, it will show you a lot of logo templates that you can use to create a logo. So let's come back to our main menu, that is our home. So this is our home. Here we again have these basic templates available, so we can choose with what type of design we want. Let's say we want to create a video, then we can go into videos, and then we'll have a lot of templates to choose from. Okay, so this is right now, it's opening. Okay, let me get back to my main menu, that is our home. So if you're lost in Canva, you just need to press on these 3 bars and then just click on home, and it will take you back to your main menu. Okay, so here's our search bar where we can search about things. Let's say I want to create a thumbnail, so I can just write thumbnail, and here you can see I'll start getting a lot of options related to thumbnails. So let's say travel YouTube thumbnails, food YouTube thumbnails, or just YouTube thumbnails. So this is the YouTube thumbnail size, so it is selected as default. So if I click that, it will open, but we'll come back to thumbnails later. So let's talk more about the overall menu. So this is for you, all the templates you can choose, and these are your documents basically. So you can create a lot of documents, like your Microsoft Office files. You can also work on these. You have whiteboard, so you can make flow charts, infographics, you can explain things here. And then you have a presentation tab, which is a cool thing, because before that we used to use the Microsoft PowerPoint, but now we have all the features in Canva, and we have pre-made templates that are very easy to use. So this is our social media tab. Here we have, if you want to create some social media designs, let's say Instagram posts or Instagram stories, and then Facebook, LinkedIn, so whatnot. You have a lot of things in social media. And then of course the videos, you can always make any size video. The size is written beneath this. So let's say this is a blank video, this is for mobile. So you get my point. We have a lot of things. And now even websites, you can create basically website mockups in this, which is called UI, user interface of your websites. You can create in Canva easily. So now let's jump back to our for you thing. Okay, so if I come below, this is beneath my main menu. I have these are the designs that I have been working on, so I can always open them. And then if I need to find more designs, I can go into my projects. It will show all the projects that I have worked on. And so that's basically our main interface. And then at the top we have menu, where we have all the categories again. So visual documents, photos, print media, your cards, t-shirts, t-shirt designs, mug designs, hoodies, everything is just listed there. You just have to click, and they have ready-made templates. You just edit them and print them. so you're good to go with that. And then for the marketing purpose, all the marketing resources, you can use them from here. And yeah, so this is kind of all the business tools, all the business related designs. These are for education related designs. If you're a student, if you need any, all the resources, the LMS and all the case studies, even higher education, all the features of all type of students are available here. And then you have your plan. Right now I'm on the Pro plan. So if you need to know how to get Canva Pro for free in 2024, so I have a video on that on my channel. I'll link that video in the description. You can watch that, and I will explain how to get Canva Pro free very easily. Okay, so yeah, so we have these plans, and then we can learn more about things about Canva. It's not important to us right now. So yeah, so let's create something and then you'll know more about Canva. So let's say I want to create a thumbnail. Okay, so what I will do is that I want a YouTube thumbnail. Okay, so either I can just write it in the search bar, or I can scroll here and I can see that it's already in the main category, because thumbnails are in demand, so they have just posted them at the top of this menu. So I just click on them, or I can search them in the bar. So right now, because I wanted the YouTube thumbnail and this is the size, so it just automatically detects that. But in case you want to create something custom, let's say you want to change this size, so you can also come here, you can press custom size, and then you can create a new design. So let's say I want oh, that's very big. Okay, so let's say I want this many pixels in width and height, and I want to create a new design. So here I can also create that, and even you can select the unit. Let's say the inches, millimeter, centimeter of your design. You can select that, and then you can put the values and create a new design. Okay, so yeah. Okay, now coming back to our YouTube thumbnail. So this is what I selected from their menu. So this is YouTube thumbnail. It is automatically on the default size, but if I want to change it later, I can do that with resize and magic switch at the top. So this feature is not for free users, it's for Canva Pro users. So you can resize this design anytime when you want it. So okay, so on the left side you will see right now we have a blank thumbnail design. We don't have anything, we have basically a blank page over here. But on the left side you can see there are a lot of great templates that you can use to design your YouTube thumbnails, and these are like very, very good designs to start with. And let's say if you let's start from them first. So let's say I like this design. Okay, so what you need to do is you just tap on it, click on it, and it's just already on your canvas. Okay, now it has been loaded fully. Okay, now of course you need to be unique, because all these templates are being used by everybody using Canva. So you cannot just copy paste them on YouTube, because that will not be unique, and we want to be unique on YouTube. So we can replace this image, we can work on the text, we can work on the shapes, we can change the background as we want. But these templates basically give you a good idea or a good start to begin with. So we can transform them into anything that we like. So yeah. Okay, so let's have a case study. So I have created a thumbnail, and I think it's a good one for YouTube. So it was a sportsman, Arshad Nadeem, who won gold medal recently in Olympics. So I was creating a thumbnail for his documentary. So the documentary title was Rise of Arshid Nadeem. So I think this thumbnail is really good. It's very simple, very clean, and if it comes in YouTube search, so everybody will, automatically it will grab viewers' attention, because it's the text is so big, and the face of player is very, it's visible, and overall he is in action, and his name is also here. So everybody can just see what this is about, and they will be, it will have a good click-through ratio, so people will click on it. So let's say we want to create something similar. So what we will do here is, of course, remove this person. We need to, so this is the delete button. Okay, so if you click on us, let's say this is the object, I click on it, so this is the delete button, so I just delete that. Okay, now how to import a picture in this design. Okay, so on the very left you will see design, and then you will see elements, text, brand, and uploads. So I'll go into uploads, and then I'll have to upload a file from my PC. So that will be basically the image of that person that I want to use. These are the images that I have already uploaded. So as you can see, this image is already here because I uploaded it from my PC. Okay, so just like that, I will select that image from here, and then I can just upload it into my PC. Yeah, so it's already here, so I just tap on it and it comes here. So when you will upload, first of all, the images will load here, and then you just click on them and they will appear in your design. Now first thing we are noticing is that we need to remove its background. Okay, so how we will do that? In order to remove its background, we just have to click on edit image, and then our first option is background remover, BG remover. So we just tap on that. It's AI powered, so as you can see, it just removed my background very cleanly. So a good job done by Canva AI. So I don't need to worry about using Photoshop or anything to remove its background. So it's already has been removed. Okay, now let's say I want to add some element just for the sake of this design. So let's say he's a medal winner, so I can just write here if I want to add a medal icon or something. So as you can see, I have got a lot of options to select from, so I can use any medals or any type of elements here. And if this is under all section, you will see all the pictures, all the elements, but you can also categorize them. So in the search you can select graphics, and this will give you only graphical elements. And then in photos you can get only the photos of medals, and of course we have some videos of medals as well. If you're doing video editing, you can use that. And under shapes, of course we don't have a shape for medal, but we can have shapes like, let's say you want a square shape. So if I search that, okay, now so I search square, so it's already here. So if I click on it, a square appears here. So that's how you add shapes, and then you can play with it. Let's say I want to place it here somewhere, so I can just do that, and I can rotate it as well. So this is the rotate button, so I can rotate the shape, and this is the move button, so I just click on it and move it, and then I can resize it. And that's how you play with shapes. Okay, so I added an element just to show you how elements are added. And now let's say I want to remove this background, so I just tap on the background. So this is my front layer, this is my sportsman, below it is my background. So I can just go into uploads and first of all select that background that I need to add. So let's say let's say I want to add the same background here because it's blurred really good, but it has this player on it, so I want to avoid complications for now. So let me select something else. And yes, one thing more, let's say if you don't find anything on your PC, you have a lot of stock images here. So let's say you go into photos. On the left side you tab on photos, and here you have a lot of backgrounds, and this one was the one I used for my design. This design I used this image and I got it from Canva. So it's they are like stock images and they are free to use, so you can just search any background you want, and then let's say I wrote crowd background, so I'll get that, and this image I used. You can select any, so this is the image I used, so I'm gonna adjust that. Now what happens is that it is on the top of my design. So what I need to do is that I want to send it backwards, so I just right click on it and then go into layers, and then I have options of send backward or send to back. Send to back means that it will cross all the layers and just go at the very last layer, okay, so at the very back. And send backwards means it will go step by step. So let's say I click it one time, so it will go one time, and then I click it again, so it will go one layer backwards, and then one more layer backwards, and that's how you roll. And then we have a shortcut for it as well, so that is Control plus big bracket, the left bracket, and that's how. And if you want to bring it to front, then you have Control and right closing bracket. So let's say I use the shortcut this time, so if I press Control and I press the big bracket, so let me actually select that, because you have to select that layer. Okay, now you can see it's coming in front of the design one by one as I'm pressing these buttons, and now I'm placing it back, so I'm using these key shortcuts. Okay, so it's very useful. And now our player is here. Now we want to, of course, move this text away. We don't need this text because we want to create something like this. Okay, so yeah, I'm just removing this, and for now I'm removing this medal as well. Okay, now how to write text. So on the left side you have text options. I just add a heading here, so it was, the heading name was Rise of. Okay, now it's in black color. You want to change the color. You see a letter A above you on the design. It's text color, you just click on it, and here you can give any color. So let me give this vibrant color to. Okay, why I didn't get it? Because the text was not selected, so I'm selecting it back. Okay, now it got the color that I want to use. Okay, and I can resize it from here as well, or I can resize it from here as well. I can write the size, and I can choose the font as well. So let's say I want to, my favorite one is Poppins, so I'm gonna use Poppins or Leak Spartan. Okay, Leaks, let me use the Leak Spartan. Yeah, it looks really cool. Okay, so now it is covering the face of our player, so we want to send this backwards. Okay, that's cool. And we can make it a bit bigger, and we can place our player here so that all words are all readable. And now I can also if you want to duplicate a text layer or any layer, you just have to press Ctrl D. Okay, so that will duplicate it. So here I want to write his name, Arshad Nadeem. Okay, so the text is too big, so let me actually squeeze this a bit so that it fits on our design. Okay, yeah, I think that's enough. Oh, we need to shorten it a bit more. Okay, now we have our name written here, and then we have the rise off at the back. We want the name in the front, but you can notice that this name is not it's not very prominent because of the background and the colors. So we want to make it prominent. So how would we do that? So we have effects at the top. So I have selected this text, and then I go into effects, and in effects we have different type of options. We can give a shadow at the back of this text, and we can choose the color of the shadow. So we want to make it darker so that it looks, as you can see now, it's very impactful. And if I go back in the effects, we have different options, but which I use mostly is our outline. So here the green color is selected. Let me select black again, and here is the thickness of our outline, so I can make it as thick as I want. So now you can see how impactful the text gets with its outline. So that's how you make impactful titles, by using shadow or increasing the thickness of their outline. So that's how the text is readable in the design. So I'm selecting the other text layer too, and again selecting the black color and thickness. I don't want to make it too thick because that looks ugly, but yeah, this is fine. Let me reduce this one as well. We don't want it to look ugly, but we want to look impactful. So yeah, that's how you do it. Now our player, he is not looking, he needs a bit of editing on the skin, and his colors are off according to the design. So so how we do that? We select the player, and then we go into edit image, and then we have, these are the AI tools, background remover, magic razor and all, and then we have pre-made filters as well. So but we don't want to use that. We will go into adjust, and then we will do some settings here. So let's say I increase the brightness of Arshad Nadeem. That's how he looks more visible and prominent. So now he looks good, and I have to increase the contrast bit so his skin looks good. And then we have saturation, so you can play with it. If you like, you can increase it, but I don't like it much. So yeah, and then sharpness, of course, if you want to if the person or the figure you're using in your thumbnail is very soft, so I would recommend using some sharpness, because we want to basically get attention of the viewers on thumbnail of our YouTube channel. So basically we want to grab their attention. So that's how. Now you can see that he looks much more attractive, and all the attention goes to this design and the player as well. So it's all because of the colors and the blurry background. Yeah, so I already used a blurry background because it was already blurred, but let's say you have an image which is not blurred, so blurry background gives an impactful thumbnail. So how to make it blurry? Okay, so I just click on the main image that I want to make blurry, and then I go into edit image, and then I scroll down a bit, And here in effects I will see this blur option, so I just click on it, and here I have the brush size. So let's say I want to, because the image is big, so I'm using the big brush, and this is my intensity of blur. So I can, let's say I want to make it more blurry, so I increase the intensity and then I just paint over the picture. So let's say this much area I need to blur. Okay, now as you can see, it has blurred it, very effectively and very strongly, because we used very strong intensity. So you can play with it and you can blur your images according to your design. But of course, as a designer, I would recommend you to use a slight blur which looks good, and your text and your main subject pops on it, so it should pop up on it, but the blur should be subtle. So yeah. Okay, now coming back to our design, so we can, okay, now this blur has been done. If you want to remove that, how to remove? So on the top you will see these arrows. You can redo a thing or you can undo a thing, but you can also use shortcuts, that is Control Z for undo. So I'm gonna press that and boom, the design is back. Okay, yeah, okay, so the design is back and it's good to go. So that's how you create interactive thumbnails. I hope this basic lesson was good and you liked it, you learned something, and as per your requirements and comments, I will be teaching you more things about Canva, more tricks and tips to design things, and we can create more tutorials about videos and social media designs. So I'll be doing that as per demand. So please write in the comments what kind of videos you want to learn, and then I'll try to create more videos. And if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel. So see you in the next one. Thank you. Hi guys, so let's talk about how to blur an entire image or a part of image in Canva in a quick and easy way. So let's get started. So I'm on my Canva screen now, and okay, so we have two cases here. In one we have a girl and a background, and in that case most people want the background to be blurred but not the girl. Okay, and in the second case you want to blur this whole background image, so let's do them both. Okay, so first of all, let's say you're designing something, you're writing something here, but you want the whole background to be blurred. So how you can do that, you can just click on the image and then click on edit, and there in the effects at the third number you will see blur option. Just click on that, and here again you have two options. Either you can select your brush and blur a specific area, or you can just click on the whole image and then you can blur the whole image like that. Okay, but of course in the second case you have a girl and a background, and if you do that with a brush it will take you a lot of time to figure out the background. So we want to do that quickly, so let's see how we can do that. Okay, so just select the image and go into edit, and here you will see a tool called magic grab. Okay, so just click on that, and what it does essentially is that it can basically grab any part of your image. So let's say we want to just grab this girl from the image so that it's separated from the background, and then we can blur the background. Okay, so just click on the grab and wait for it. Okay, now as you can see, the girl has been basically separated from the background, so I can move the girl as well. And if I select the background, I can move the background as well. Okay, so they both have been separated. Now we can easily blur our background like I showed you earlier. So just click on the background, go into edit, and then just go into effects and blur, and from here just select the whole image and increase the intensity of blur as you like. Okay, so let's say I want to blur it up to this extent, like fully, and then just I just go back, and boom, so it is done, and you can see it is done beautifully. Like the girl has been separated from the background, very cleanly. So it's a great tool, it's a great magical tool that you can use, and I hope it helped. If it did, please hit that subscribe and like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Hi guys, so let's learn how to create this cool text reveal animation in Canva. So first of all, let me show you what we have created here. As you can see, it's a very cool text revealing animation. So let's learn how to create that in Canva. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start. So just open your Canva account, and then just click on create a design, and from here there will be plenty of options, so you can just select the video one. Okay, so it's 1920 cross 1080p x video, so just click on that and it will open into something like this. Okay, now the step number one is that we want to decide our background. So since I was creating a design on Sydney, so I just chose beach background. So you can choose any background that you want. So for that, just go into photos. Canva gives you a lot of backgrounds here, so just click on the photos on the left side, and for me it was beach related, so I just searched beach sand drone shot, and then I was given with plenty of options here to choose from. So just click on few designs that you like, few images that you like, and then you can just select the one you like the most. So let's delete this one. So we have two options here, and actually I want to go with this one. Let's delete the backward. Okay, So because this has a plenty of room on the sand side as well as on the water side, so I just want a balanced image for my design. Okay, so now the image has been decided. So next step is that you want to write text on it, of the location that you are basically creating the design for. So just go into text and go into add a heading. Okay, and here you will basically write the destination name. So mine was Sydney, so I just write Sydney here. Okay, now this font looks kind of off, so, and we also want to make it bigger, so just click on uppercase, so it will be in the uppercase letters. Okay, now we want to choose a font and a color for it. So for this design I want to keep my text as white. Okay, now as you can see that it's not visible on the sand side. So how to make it visible? Just select your text and then go into effects, and from here you have plenty of options, but you just press on lift. So if I press lift, it will basically give a shadow to its back, so you can play with it and make it as strong as you want. So for me this is fine. Okay, now I don't like the font here, so let's change that. So I want to make it impactful, so I will just write impact here, and I will be given with a font called impact. So this font looks kind of really cool. And then we have another option called Anton. So just select for that one. Okay, now this looks more cooler than the impact one, but depending on your situation you can choose any. So these are my two favorite fonts that I use often. Okay, now I feel like there's a we want to increase the space between these letters, so just keep selecting this text, and at the top you will see this button spacing. So just click on the letter spacing and you can increase it. Okay, so okay, I think that's perfect. Okay, now this image is ready. So our next step is that we want to download this image as a PNG. Okay, so just click on share on the top right corner and then download, and then from here select the file type as PNG. Okay, and then just hit on the download button. Okay, so now it will download your PNG image, and our next step is to basically upload it back into our design. So how we will do that is that on the left side you will see an upload button right in the center of these all buttons. You will see upload here, so just click on upload files, and you will select the image that you just downloaded and open it again, and just wait for it to upload. Okay, so it has almost uploaded, but we want to delete what we were doing on this slide. So we can just delete our text and delete our image. So the slide is plain again, and now we will just click on this image, PNG image that we just created. So we will upload it here. Okay, we will just adjust that to our design. Okay, now this image PNG image is back into our design. So now what we want to do is that we want to use a plane for our that moving plane slide effect. So on the left side you will see elements here, so just click on that and then search for a plane. If I search for a plane, you will see graphics, so just click on see all, and you will find a lot of planes here. In fact, right, because we want a real looking plane, so we will select that. Okay, now it has given us a few options at the top. They're good. So one is this, second one is this looks also cool. and third one is this. Okay, so based on the images, I think this one is more realistic and it's more kind of realistic, as well as it's looking good on the background we are using. So now we have to rotate it in the from left to right. So basically just select it, and here is the rotate button, so just rotate it on the 90 angle. Okay, so when you rotate it, it just tells you the angle. So leave the click where it is saying 90. Okay, now the plane is ready. Now we want to basically put the slide at the back of this plane, so that slide effect. So how we will do that again, we will go into elements, and now we will search for shapes here. Okay, so maybe a rectangle or square, just write something and you will find a shape here. Okay, so this is our shape. We can transform it according to our needs. So if I just expand this like this. Okay, now we want to choose the color of this shape as well. Okay, so I just like the color of the water, so I want to give it a similar color here. Okay, so here you have plenty of options. Either you can just choose plain colors like this, or you can go into gradients as well, so as you like, or like me, you can pick the color from the image as well. Okay, so you go here, add a new color, and then you go into solid color and pick a color. So just click on this color picker, and now you can move this and select the color you want. So I selected the color of this water, and it just perfectly gave that color to my shape. Okay, so now the shape is ready. Now we want to make it a bit more cool. So how we will do that? First of all, we want to bring this plane above at the top of this shape. So right click, select the plane, right click, and then go into layers, and then just bring forward. Okay, so it will bring it forward. Now it's on the top of this shape. Now one thing we are missing here is this gap between these wings and this shape. So we want to cover this space here as well. Okay, select the shape, right click, and then you just click on duplicate, or just press Ctrl D, and now this shape will be duplicated, but we want to make it smaller because we want to cover the area between these wings and our design. So just make sure to align it perfectly along the wing. So if you can zoom it a bit, you can just place it like this, a bit here, so that apparently there is no gap between the wings of the plane and our shape. Okay, now again Control D, and this will duplicate our shape here. So we want to do the same on the other side. Okay, now what we can do is that we can basically bring the plane at the top again. So just press Control and the right big bracket, and that will bring the plane upward, or you can just click again on the layers and bring it on the top. Okay, now the plane is covering the full area along with these shapes. Now what we want to do is that we want to select all these shapes that we have done. So the big shape, and then the plane, and then the other shape as well. So how you can do that? Either you can just drag your mouse on these 4 shapes, these 3 shapes and the plane, or you can press shift and then keep clicking on the shapes you want to select, and it will select automatically. Now right click and just group them, or you will see this option at the top here as well. So just group them together. So once you group them, now I can move them together. So basically nothing is disturbed here. Okay, now what we want to do is that we just want to basically, before we move it, actually you can ungroup them again, and basically we want to make it longer, this shape, because we want to cover the entire slide here. Okay, because this plane will move backward, and then the entire slide should be covered with the green area, and then it will basically slide. So this is what we are trying to do. So just increase its length here. Okay, and then again just group them back together so that their alignment is not disturbed. So just hit on the group, and now they are grouped back again. Okay, now the whole area has been covered properly. Okay, now this slide has been done. Now the next step is that you want to duplicate this slide. Okay, so this all will make sense in few minutes. Just give me a few minutes. So right click on these three dots on this slide and just duplicate this page. Okay, now this page has been duplicated, so this will be our plain transition area, and this will be our beginning text area. Okay, so on the first slide we will write the text again for what we are trying to do. So we are trying to basically do a travel slide here, right? So just let's write travel, and then to, as you saw in the beginning of the video, so we want to write travel here. Okay, now for this travel word, I will use some cool font, some brushy font here. Okay, so that it let's search for brush. No, these fonts, like, you can play with them, but to find the perfect font, which I did already, is the passion. So just write passion here and you will find this font, feeling passionate. Okay, so I just like this one a lot, so let's use that. But you can play with it again and you can find the font you want. And now just make this to white, and now right click on this font and it will show you element timing here. Okay, show element timing, just click on that. Now it is basically showing you that how long this font will appear on this slide. So we want to shrink this to a few seconds here. Okay, and then again we can write something else here as well. So we want to write 2 here, so just duplicate this, and this is our new word. Bring it here and edit it to 2. Okay, a bigger 2 and uppercase. Okay, now adjust them so that travel is before the 2. Okay, so travel word will end here and then 2 word will show. Okay, so it's like this, travel and then 2. Okay, but now I know this looks very basic, so let's make it a bit animated. So how we can do that is that we click on this first word, travel, select the font and go into animate. And here you will see a lot of templates that you can use for so I think this looks the best for travel kind of stuff. So travel, this is a spread animation. Okay, and then for the 2 word, again select 2 and click on spread. Okay, so now we have these 2 cool looking words here. And then of course after that our new that plain transition will appear. So how to do that, let me show you. So if I play it right now, it looks something like this, travel to, and then next slide is again plain green because there is no animation added here. So you will see this space between these 2 slides. So just bring your mouse here, cursor here, and you will see this add transition button. So just click on that, add transition, and click on match and move. Okay, and now on this slide, the second slide, we want to bring our plane to the very end, almost to the end where its tail is at the very end of this image. Okay, so something like this. Okay, and now if I play this, it will look something like this. Travel to, and then as you can see, it slided, but the plane slided very fastly, so we can reduce its speed by just again clicking on this transition button in between these two slides, and here is the duration for this transition. So we have increased its to the full time. Travel to, and now as you can see, it went very smoothly and it looks good. Okay, now for these kind of designs you also need some music behind them so that they look good. So let's go into elements and search for music here, and in fact you have an audio button here, so just write music here, so you can find, yeah, this one is pretty good for a travel video. So I just click on it. Can you please stop? Okay, so if I click on this audio, it will basically appear under these slides, so I can adjust it according to my need. And now I can also basically reduce its volume if I want, so you can click right click and then you can play with the volume as well. Okay, now if I play that in the big screen, it looks like something like this. So as you can see, it was a very cool looking tutorial. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe and like button, and I'll see you in the next video with a new cool tutorial of Canva. Thank you. So as you can see, it was a very cool looking tutorial. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe and like button, and I'll see you in the next video with a new cool tutorial of Canva. Thank you. So hit that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe and like button, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you. Hi guys, so I'll show you how to make a border of an image in Canva. So we will be discussing three cases. In one case, we will be creating a border for a whole image, and then in the second case, we will be creating a border for a part of image or a character of image. Let's say yourself, if you want to outline yourself for, let's say, a YouTube thumbnail, or in any case, so we will be doing that. And in the third part, we will be giving an outline to a shape in Canva. So I hope this tutorial will be helpful. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm on the Canva screen right now, and we have basically a case where we want to create a border for this whole image. So we will do that. And then if you want to create a border for these two dogs, or let's say you're in the picture and you want to isolate yourself from the picture and create a border for yourself, you can do that as well. And in the third case, basically we will be giving a border to a shape here. Okay, so let's say this is our shape and we want to give it a border. Okay, so let's start with the first one. So that is that if this is our frame, how to give it a border like this. Okay, so this is a full image. We just click on select the image and then just click on edit, and then go into shadows here. Okay, so you will see it under effects, so click shadows, and here you will have plenty of options, out of which you will choose outline. Okay, so just outline this object. Now it has been outlined, and now you can choose the color of this border. So you can make it white, and you can increase or decrease its size. Okay, and you can also play with its intensity. You can make it a bit transparent or very white. And then let's say if you want to round its edges, you can also round its corners like this. So basically that's that. Okay, now in case number 2, we want to basically isolate these characters or dogs or anybody in the picture, and we want to give them the outline. Okay, so in that case you have to basically again select that image. So let's say if this was our plain image. Okay, so let's say this was our plain image again. So just select that image and you have to remove its background. Okay, now again we have two cases here. Let's say you want to keep the background as well. So there's also a way to do that. But let's discuss first of all, just we want to isolate these two dogs from the background. So just remove their background. Now now the background has been removed. So just click on edit, and then go into shadows again, and then just repeat the same process by giving them an outline. Okay, so that's how you do it. But let's say you want to keep the same image in the background and then you want to give them an outline. So there's a way for that as well. So for that, basically, let's say this is our image. So what we do, we click that, go into edit again, but this time we go into the magic grab tool, and this will essentially grab your characters and separate them from their background, but it will keep the background as well. Okay, so it will not remove it. So so now just click on this click here button, and then pick your characters. So this and this, so these two dogs we want to grab. Okay, so just press on grab here and just wait for it. Now you will see that these two dogs have been isolated, but the background has been maintained. The background is still there, we can move it as well. So now you have more freedom to do anything. You can give them, these dogs, the outline, these puppies the outline, or you can give the outline to this and this as well. So let's say I want to give the outline to these puppies, and just click on edit, and again go into shadows, outline, and there you go. Now you have the same background that you wanted, but you are giving an outline to these puppies. Okay, so this is a case again. Okay, now in third case, we want to give an outline to a shape. Okay, so let's say you are using a shape here, okay, and you want to give an outline to this shape, a white border to this shape. So in that case, unfortunately there is no simple option here that you can use to basically outline it. If you edit it, you will not find any shadows here, you will not find anything, but you will find a border style here. Okay, so you can click that. So here you can find dotted lines or a simple line, so we will go with a simple line, and then you can increase the border weight as you like. And of course the color here, so border style, border outline color can be chosen as white, and now it has been chosen. Again, you can go into style and increase or decrease its opacity. So there you have it, guys. We discussed a lot of scenarios and we created the white border successfully for all the cases. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe and like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Okay, so let's complete our last two sections. So one is web design and then the other one is presentation. Okay, now once we talk about the web design, so we must keep in mind that we are going to design like we design in Figma. Okay, so we can design a page or multiple pages in Canva, but of course that would be the design part, and then you have to make a website separately on your so let me just open it. Okay, so if I write website here, okay, so just write website, or website design would appear, so just choose that, and here you will see plenty of website related designs. Okay, so let's say this one. Okay, so this is basically the user interface design. Okay, so if I click customize this template, okay, it's taking way too long. I don't know why it is doing that today. Okay, so okay, so as you can see, this is how this page would look in a laptop. So you can do whatever you want with this page specifically, and as you can see, it has added these elements. Now why would basically someone want a website design to be created on Canva? So basically, if you want a UI design from a designer, so previously they would design it on Figma or Adobe XD. Now they can design it on Canva, so they can easily transfer it to your you can see that as well. You can make changes easily, and then you can forward this to your web designer, and he can then actually create this design or replicate this design into the website. So that's how things work here. Okay, so let's say I go to the main menu. Okay, thanks God, I'm not going to edit this video because that would take me a lot of effort to just find the pauses. And okay, so here, as you can see, there is a big website tab over here as well, so you can basically click on that as well if you want, and then it will take you to the website design. Okay, so here again you can see a lot of templates on websites. So let's say I click that. Now here you will see a lot of pages as well. Okay, so why? Because and these pages are moving as well. So let's say you want a animated website, so you have a good you know a template to get started. So when you will replicate that, so lets it open. Okay, so as you can see, these pages are moving. Okay, okay, now it has opened. So as you can see, again, what I have taught you earlier, you can go section by section, you can change the text, you can change the picture, of course. So now this is your page, uh, section number 1. Excuse me. Five seven two three 723. Okay, pardon me for for this. Okay, so I got a call in this lecture. So it is the most unarranged video on YouTube, I think, because I have not you know took it so serious. Okay, so as you can see, this is your one section, and then you can add another section and another section. So that's how you will give your designer the files to basically replicate or duplicate. Okay, so you can easily edit them, and then you can share the details with them. So basically this is the easiness of using the Canva. Okay, so this is the ease of using Canva. Now heading back to the home page. For website, I'm not sure what I should teach you in terms of what difficulty level you would face, because either you will be designing it yourself. So I have basically taught you the section by section approach, so you can just find the elements, you can find the pictures and the text. And of course, if you're looking for a web designer, so they can also do that in Canva for you. So it's just that things have become easy. Okay, so let's move on to this important thing, which is presentation. Again, a lot of students would be using this to create presentations for them. Okay, let it open again. Okay, come on. Okay, so this is the presentation and how you do things. Let's discuss that. So in presentation, what you have basically slides. So previously, people would use PowerPoint to create these presentations, and now we have the Canva itself. So it's quite easy. Things are quite easy, and let's say you added this page, then you added the page number 3, and so on. Let's say let's add this one, and this page looks like a presentation. Okay. Okay, so let's say you are creating this presentation. So this is how it would look. You go to the next page, then the next, and just like that. Okay, now of course you can animate these things as well. This one looks kind of simple. So let's say you want to animate this, so you can make some icons like an animation. Okay, so now if I open this slide again, as you can see, the icons have animated, so you can choose different types of animation. So let's say, so as you can see, it looks really cool on Canva, and it's very easy to do. Okay, now as far as presentations are concerned, you just have to put your logo here. You can change the colors. Now I have run out of my this is the most laid back video I have made, because I have run out of the content, in terms of, because I have already taught you how you can basically change the colors, add shapes, add the shadow, and add logo, create a logo. Okay, now let's say it looks very plain, you want to add animation. So I have added this animation. So once you open that, now it will look like this. As you can see, the transition in between them, it looks really cool. So basically you can animate it as you want. Okay, so and then any other important thing that you will feel any difficulty doing this, I should teach you that. Okay, okay, let's say you must be wondering where do I get these shapes from. Okay, so one thing is elements, but if something is missing from elements, you can find it on internet as well, and then you can just upload it, or you can again look for templates. There are plenty of templates here, so we can always find the right thing for us, and then use it on our Canva. Okay, now let's talk about something else than these boring things. Okay, so let's say we want to create something. Yeah, I think I did not tell you about the thumbnail, because I said that I would go for thumbnails, and I think I skipped it. So I'll include my thumbnail video in the beginning. So in that I basically went in detail. Okay, so let's discuss about another video that I made. If you made it to this video, and look how cool thumbnails, look at this one. This one is also AI based generated, and this one as well. So then we have this one. Now this is a video, keep in mind, and this is about Ronaldo, and I did that in Canva. Nobody would believe that. Let me show you actually. And in my next video on my channel, that will not be a laid back video, but I will show you how I use AI to create thumbnails for free. And if I get somehow, if I get some likes and comments on this not very good video, I can show you how I make the AI reels as well using free tools. Okay, so let's say I created this video. Okay, now it's not playing the music because I wanted to take the music from YouTube Shorts. So basically, this is how it looks. So this will play, and then this sound. So this looks really cool with the song that I took. But this is how basically you work on layers. So this is video number 1. Then you have 2. I added this smiley at the top, and as you can see, the layer here, and a sound effect at the bottom of it, and then 2 sound effects with these 2 clips, and then some video, then a sound effect, then a smiley. So basically that's how you join the clips and make a good looking reel. By the way, I got a lot of followers from this reel, and I hope you guys will not hate me for this video, because this was the very disarranged video and a very bad quality video. But I hope the knowledge, because right now I'm also tired and I can't continue repeating the same things, because I have taught you the gist of everything, how to use layers, how to use text, how to use the elements to be creative and create different type of things. So if I get good response, I can go in more detail to create new video. But I don't know what you guys will think about this video, but let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.